Hello everyone, my name is HED Rules 0001 and you're watching episode 25 of The Moaning Show. And in this particular edition, I'm really going to have a go, because it's a subject I feel very strongly about. I'm really going to have a bloody good moan at Sky TV. Now, Sky TV is owned by Rupert Murdoch, who owns obviously News International and all other non-respectable companies. Sky, for at least 20 years now, have been dominating sports coverage, and just recently they're now beginning to dominate everything else. And quite frankly, the Competitions Commission needs to look into them. So I'll kick it off with the sports coverage. In 1992, the FA Premier League was created, and ever since then we've had brilliant football, played by most teams that are in the Premiership. But ever since then, Sky Sports have had exclusive rights to live Premiership football. And since 2006 or maybe 2007, they've had exclusive rights to show live test match cricket. They had exclusive rights to show live England rugby matches. They also had exclusive rights to show the majority of European and American Tour golf. They also have exclusive rights to show massive tennis matches. They have exclusive rights to the PDC Darts Championships. And quite frankly, their sports portfolio is getting bigger, with the added acquisition very recently, in the last year or so, of exclusive rights to show every Formula 1 race live, uninterrupted, on their own specific F1 channel. Now, you may think that the majority of my complaining about this particular episode is the fact that I do not have Sky. Not through choice. If I had the financial backing, I would get Sky in a heartbeat, because they have all of the sports that I want to watch. I'm not allowed Sky where I live. I've probably mentioned that on this show many times, because I live in rented accommodation through a housing agency. They do not like satellite discs up on the walls of the property, which is understandable. They want to keep a certain look to the properties that they own. Fair enough. What I'm complaining about this time is the constant adverts on the television, especially if you're not watching a BBC channel, and I'll come back to them in a future Moaning Show, when they advertise something that's on Sky, UK Gold, things like Paramount Comedy Channel, Living, or any other channel that is not on Freeview. Now, Freeview was a topic in the last couple of episodes. I've gone through it. The majority of people cannot afford or cannot get Sky Television, and yet they still insist on advertising on Freeview only channels, or channels that are only on Freeview. Now, I understand why they advertise. They want to get more custom, they want to get more money, they want to make more profit. It's understandable. But with the recent acquisition of F1, every Grand Prix weekend that's coming up, nearly every advert break Formula One fans like myself who can't afford or cannot get Sky for whatever reason are taunted with slow-mo pictures of cars, of F1 cars, of F1 action, things like that. Come and watch this on Sky, it's brilliant. Yes, we know it's brilliant. We're F1 fans. If you're an F1 fan and you haven't got Sky, you know exactly what I am talking about. Every single advert break on every single channel, you see one, maybe two adverts for Sky Sports F1. And quite frankly, I am fucking pissed off about it. I've had it up to here with fucking Sky. Every single decent man-loving sport has been stolen by fucking Sky Sports. Every single bastard fucking one of them. Football, cricket, golf, F1, athletics, rugby. And that's just to name the few, you know. I haven't seen a live delivery of a test match cricket match. I have not seen one ball delivered in live coverage television since the last ball was delivered at the Ashes in 2005. That is how fucking disgraceful Sky Sports is. They have everything. And that is why I'm saying the Competitions Commission needs to look into them. And how the fuck did they get F1's exclusive live rights deal in the UK, especially with all the bullshit that's happened with News International, News of the World, The Sun on Sunday, whatever it's called? How the fuck did they get hold of that with all of the scandal going on? There's an easy answer. Money. Opens doors, closes others. If you had 85 million quid, it's an example, and you had done something extremely wrong, we'll just take a little bit there, keep quiet, and that's what all of this is all about, is fucking money. If people had the money to say, fuck you Sky, I'm not doing that, I'm watching it another way. And this is what this woman in a pub in Gloucestershire or something like that is saying. She is getting a television signal from Hungary or Poland, or put it this way, it's not a Sky television signal that she's getting, and she's beaming it into her pub and people are watching it. Sky have taken her to court, saying that she should be watching our channels. Fuck you. 158 billion trillion squillion zillion %. Fuck you. Who are you to tell us what we can watch and what we can't watch? Who are you to say you're doing that wrong, you're doing that wrong? Who are you to say, after the scandals that you've been performing for the last, what seems like 10 years now, how dare you, how fucking dare you say that a woman or anyone cannot watch what they want to watch through a different means after what you've done in the last 10 years? How fucking dare you? And no, to the people who have just switched off, I know you can't see this, I am not sorry for swearing. I am not sorry for the venom that is spewing from my mouth. Because Sky control everything. And it's not just sport. Sky have now stolen Mad Men off of BBC. They stole Lost from Channel 4. They would have stolen Heroes if Heroes had continued on. There should be some sort of disclaimer when America sells their programmes to British channels. If you are not Sky, everyone who's watching this to put up some sort of thing for Sky or whatever on their Facebook page, their Twitter page. If they live in the UK, get a television channel to put in something in their contract that they are the American people who sell them the contract in the first place to show these television programs, to not allow Sky to steal the programs at any stage. 24 is a brilliant example. 24, great show. I saw the first 2 series of 24 and then it went off to Sky. It's like, hey, what? I've either got to download the programs illegally, which I would rather not do, or I've got to spend money to watch it either on Sky or spend money to buy the DVD box set when they come out. So after season 2 of 24, I just gave up. If you feel like you're being betrayed by these television companies, then in a way you are. It's like, we can't afford to outbid Sky, but don't bother in the first place. And BBC, quite frankly, just recently, are not bothering to keep hold of anything. In the last few months, the BBC have lost the athletics, they've lost F1, they lost the first 2 days of the Masters golf tournament. How long is it going to be before Sky own everything to do with television? Because the BBC can't compete with them, especially money-wise. It's all to do with money. The recession has caused the BBC to lose the plot. The recession has also caused Sky to nearly own every decent sport watchable. Have you noticed though on Sky Sports that the only sports they don't really cover are the ones that women like? I'm not trying to be sexist in any way. Gymnastics, the World Championships was broadcast by the BBC. Gymnastics, tennis is still broadcast by the BBC, especially Davis Cup tennis. We had the final of the Australian Open this year on the BBC. It's been on in the last month or so. You know, it's every sport that a man, red-blooded man, cares about is being stolen or has been stolen by Sky. And it's quite frankly time that we, the little people, said no. Fuck off, Sky. So that's about it for this edition of the Moaning Show. I hope and pray that something eventually happens to Sky, as if to say, well, you've got too much already, back off. Like I say, I thank you for watching. Any comments in the comment box? What do you feel about Sky? What should happen to them? And please, please, please keep your reminders coming. Side note to Walcott 142. It's not that I don't appreciate your requests. The Easter episode was last time out, and the mere fact you've asked a question about Britain's Got Talent, if you care to see the episode about reality TV or TV in general, you'd understand why I'm not 100% happy with a request like that, because I can't really say yes or no to that one, because I don't watch those programs. I don't particularly want to watch those programs, but I will tackle that thing about Britain's Got Talent in a sort of race thing, which is pretty shaky ground at the moment, especially with what's happened in the press. If I do anything like that, it would be censored, locked up, and my channel deleted. I could go to prison if I give you my full thoughts on that one. So I apologise to you personally, Mr. Walcott 142. As far as other requests have come in, I thank you for those, and I thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.